Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly forecast from March 8th through for March 2nd through the 8th. We're going to see what's happening in the week ahead with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to pull some guidance for you, spirit message from this oracle deck here. I do apologize, guys, my regular viewers. You guys know my videos are super late getting posted this week. For those of you that don't know, I'm in the middle of moving, and I've been having crazy internet issues. But hopefully it's going to be fixed by tomorrow. So we'll be back on regular scheduling soon. Wow. All right, this deck is just all over the place. Let's see what's happening in the week ahead for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Alrighty, my darling Leos, lovely Leos. Monday, Tuesday, we have 5 of Visions. Alrighty, my darlings, alrighty. So here we have a very fairy tale themed here. It's, what is it called? I don't know if it's called The Princess and the Ball or the Golden Ball and the Frog. You guys may have heard it when you were a kid. You know, she kind of like drops this golden ball in the water. The frog goes and gets it and pretty much kind of, you know, makes her jump through hoops to get it back. But 5 of Visions is going to be what we know in traditional tarot is 5 of Cups. And so for 5 of Cups, you might feel like you're missing out on something, or you might feel like something didn't go the way that you had hoped, or something didn't go the way that you had anticipated. And the message here is that basically is that something good is going to come of this. Because like in the fairy tale, in the story, the princess dropped her golden ball in the pool, and the frog is a prince that had been cursed. And so he's able to leap after it to get it for her, and basically says, help turn me back into a prince and I'll give you back your ball. And they end up together and they live happily ever after. So something may have taken an unexpected turn, right? And it is Mercury retrograde after all. Some people are definitely feeling Mercury retrograde this time around. I typically am not one that gets all caught up in the Mercury retrograde insanity, but man, this Mercury retrograde, I mean, for me anyway, it's like, wow, okay. So I think a lot of people are feeling some unexpected changes, or plans that didn't go according to what they had hoped, or they may be kind of going through the Mercury retrograde shuffle here. But whatever's happening Monday, Tuesday, you may feel disappointed, like, oh no, like I didn't want that to happen. But something good is coming of it, okay? So you're being asked to have faith and to know that some unexpected turn is bringing you a blessing in the long run that you did not anticipate. For some of you, you're ending up with a very unlikely ally. Okay, for some of you, there's some turn of events where someone is showing you a side of them in a good way that you didn't know was there. And you're feeling like your faith is being restored in humanity, or you're feeling like it's helping you realize that, hey, you know, maybe I had misjudged this person. Maybe I'm more liked than I realize. Maybe I have more allies than I realize. I feel something is happening that is allowing you to open up a little bit more and feel like, you know, there are people looking out for you, or there are people who care about you, or who are lending a hand. For some of you Leos, not all of you, so don't go get all offended in the comments, but for some of you, this is someone that maybe you really disliked, and this person maybe dislikes you, and maybe you made no attempt at hiding your dislike for this person. Maybe you've even made comments towards them, or maybe there's been like this weird tension between you guys, and maybe there's been this exchange of like insults, like subtle little insults back and forth. It could be a coworker or something, or a family member. This person is coming to your aid. This person is stepping up in your time of need, and they're helping you pull through something, or they're pulling strings for you. And then you're like, wow, you know, I kind of feel bad that I was mean to that person. But the moral of the story here is that you probably had your reasons for being mean to them. They probably, you know, you all might have started up on the wrong foot, and they may have done something to you that you were like, I don't like this person. But they're extending an olive branch. And so the message here for you is that, you know, I think a lot of you are finding an unlikely ally Monday, Tuesday. Your Wednesday, Thursday, Leo, is the Folly. So I know this is a card that scares a lot of people. It's a major arcana card. It is card number 16. So if you don't know, now you know. That is the Tower. Okay, so this is the Tower card in traditional tarot. People freak out when they see the Tower. Now, I've always said this in the readings. It can be something really good. You can have the Tower come up before a really great career change or a massive promotion or moving or relocating or meeting the love of your life or, you know, finding out that you're going to have a child. There's a lot of ways in which the Tower can also be a good thing, but I know people still get super nervous when they see it, especially following the first card. So I'm going to go ahead and pull clarifiers. Those of you that watch my weekly forecasts, you know I don't typically pull clarifiers in the weeklies, but we're going to do that. Clarifier 1 for the Tower, please. Clarifier 2 for the Tower, please. Clarifier 3 for the Tower, please. And so, my dears, clarifier 1, we have 10 of spells. Clarifier 2, we have the oldest one. And clarifier 3, we have the 8 of challenges. This is actually really good. This is really good because this is telling us what is ending. Something is ending in your life. And here we have stress. We have being very overwhelmed. We have a very heavy burden, a lot on our back. This is authority. It can be like very dogmatic rules and things that maybe don't make sense anymore or no longer serve you. It can be a very old way of doing things. Now, keep in mind, this could also be very positive in terms of like, you know, traditions and things like that. But with the other two cards, it's giving us a sense or a feeling of just very, very old things that no longer are benefiting you. 8 of challenges is feeling stuck or feeling trapped. So something that's been holding you back is ending. Okay, it's ending. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I feel that for some of you, there may be something happening at work where there's been tension between you and a supervisor. And this supervisor maybe thinks for the sake of making peace, they might be pulling strings to get you into a different department because they feel and they sense that you're not happy there. Or they may be like kind of pulling strings and trying to help get you promoted just simply for the sake of like you go your way, I go my way. Maybe you weren't expecting that, but that person maybe feels like, you know what, I don't want to be a jerk and, you know, like put Leo in a bad situation, but maybe Leo can go be in a better situation and they can be happy and I can be happy. So for some of you, that unlikely ally might be coming up in that way where somebody's pulling strings or using their authority to get you into a different position or a different thing. Or like giving you a really great reference for something, like to try to kind of help move you along. For other ones of you, the Tower is just basically you're being freed from something that has felt like a prison in your life. Okay, a relationship, a work situation, a living situation is changing. And it might be happening very quickly. It might be happening very fast. That is one thing I'm seeing in the current energy, in the Mercury retrograde energy. Even like within my own life, I was planning on moving, but I wasn't planning to move until the summertime. And things happened where everything just bam, 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 one after another. Universe was like, no, you are moving now. So some of you are having some situation like this where you had some long-term plan, but you're seeing it speed up. And it's happening very, very suddenly. Very, very suddenly for some of you. So this makes you a little bit scared, but ultimately it's letting you out of this prison energy and into your freedom. Okay? The next card here is 3 of challenges. So you have some sadness here. Leo, these are some really heavy cards. These are really, really, really heavy cards. You know, some of you are having, and I'm going to pull clarifiers around 3 of challenges. Some of you are having to give up something. And I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be positive or I'm trying to be a Pollyanna. I feel like something good is coming, but you almost didn't want it to come because you were afraid of the change. You wanted to stay where you were because it's making you uncomfortable to come outside of that. So the Three of Challenges, I feel like you're kind of having sadness, or you're kind of mourning the change, and that you're having to give up the stability, or you're having to give up the luxury of maybe being able to go through your day on autopilot. There's going to be no more autopilot for you. And some of you are afraid of that change. You're afraid of that change. So I'm going to pull clarifiers around Three of Challenges. Clarifier 1, clarifier 2, clarifier 3. You have Page of Boons. You have the Council of Animals. And you have the Seven of Challenges. Okay. This is very interesting. The plot thickens and things take a turn. We talked about an unexpected ally having your back or helping you fix a situation. But I feel like what the Tower is, what the Three of Swords is there's somebody who's trying to throw you under the bus. There's someone that may have done something and they're trying to point the blame on you, or they see you as competition in some way and they're trying to paint a bad picture of you. And so you're being called to answer for some things. Whether it's in your personal life, somebody might be approaching you and saying, you know what, Leo, so-and-so said that you said this about me, or so-and-so said that you took this, or you did this, or that you had wronged someone in some way. In a work situation, it could be somebody, you know, you might be getting called into your supervisor's office because a coworker said that you did something you shouldn't have done, or that you've been doing something against the rules, or there was some mistake, something fell through the cracks, and they're blaming it on you. They're basically saying that it's your fault that it happened. I feel for some of you, if you take a little bit of extra time and if you go through your notes, like if you don't panic about being confronted and you go over your notes or search through your emails, you're going to find ways in which you're going to be able to defend yourself and say, nope, no, here's where I can prove. Here's where I can prove I did what I was supposed to do, or here's where I can prove I did what I was told to do. So maybe I did something I shouldn't have done, but I did it because I was following orders. Now, sad to say, that person may have set you up. That person may have intentionally told you to do the incorrect thing so that they could go back later and say, you know, oh, see, look, Leo, you know, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And so there's a sneakiness here. There's a sneakiness here. Like they're making off with something and they're blaming you for it. And I feel for some of you, you're hurt because you thought this person was your friend or had your back. And this is where the unlikely ally is coming in. The person that you thought had it in for you is going to step up and side with you and you know, kind of support you and defend you. And the person you thought you were good with, you're realizing, you know what, I can't trust this person. Like this is changing everything. And I think for the person, it's going to be awkward for them because I really think that they thought they were going to be able to push you out of the way. But once this is happening, it's like, oh, well, now this is awkward because Leo's not going anywhere. Like, Leo's still going to be here, and Leo knows I tried to set them up. So there may be some awkwardness. And so you may end up getting moved for this reason. You know, the higher-ups might say, oh, this is going to be an awkward situation. We don't want to have any tension. Maybe Leo's not happy in this particular position anyway. So let's move Leo on to something else. And so some of you are feeling kind of hurt by this. You're feeling a little bit offended by this or hurt. I don't blame you. I'd be hurt too. But remember that first card that said have faith, because this is going to turn around in your favor. This is going to turn out better than what you had anticipated. And the sadness, the Three of Challenges, the sadness is I think you're going to be very hurt when somebody is, you know, showing to you that they don't have your back. But there's also comfort in knowing that somebody else came to bat for you when you really thought that they wouldn't come to bat for you. So there's a big transition. There's a change happening for you in a very sudden way. And you're being asked to, you know, be able to Take a moment, stay calm, you know, don't feel ashamed, don't feel embarrassed because you're being questioned, and give yourself time to respond. Give yourself time to go over the facts and to present your case. And if you do so, it will be victorious for you. Okay, keep in mind, guys, these are general readings. They may resonate, they may not resonate. Some of you might be like, well, I don't want this reading to resonate for me this week. But, you know, keep in mind things are working out good. That's the message here. So we're going to go ahead and pull your oracle message for you for the week. And again, I encourage you guys to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign and rising sign may resonate more. They may give you a little extra information. So what we have here is release. All right, my darlings. So there's a chance to let go of some stuff here. There's a chance to let go of some stuff. There's a chance to heal. There's a chance to leave the past in the past. I feel that for a lot of you people that are experiencing this unfortunate circumstance, it's helping you let go of a lot of pent-up emotion, a lot of pent-up resentment and betrayal, or just feelings of, you know, disappointment that you've been pushing down over the past few years. It's helping you release them and get them out. And these are the things that have been blocking you from being able to manifest. So once you have it out of your system, you're going to be able to manifest a lot more quickly, a lot more easily. And so there is a sense of healing coming through this. It's also clearing your energy, lightening your aura, lightening your energy. So again, good things coming of it. All right, my dears. If you would like a private reading, you can click on the Calendly link and schedule a private reading there. Those of you that want more of like a love life reading, love and romance, or the channeled angel messages, you know, those are done separately, and those are going to be up in the next couple of days for the month of March. So be sure to hit subscribe and the notification button if you haven't already, and you'll receive a notice when those videos are up. And don't forget, guys, every single day on Instagram and Facebook, I post a daily message, a card of the day. I post a daily pick a card game. So be sure that you follow along there so that you can get the daily messages too. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful week.